Hi guys, 18 Dapper here and welcome back to the FIFA20 career mode with Doncaster Rovers. In this episode, we're in the EFL Cup. Let's get the video started. So guys, welcome back. We are at home against Wimbledon in the Carabao Cup. So in this episode, we are gonna be swapping it about a little bit. Let's get into the team. Lawler swapped out for Dieng. James at left back, we will give Amos a run out. Anderson swapped for right. Baptiste out for Daniels. Halliday out for Blair. It's going to be wholesale changes here. Kiwomya, you've got your chance. Hassani, get him in the centre of midfield. Sheaf is going to stay in the centre of midfield, I think. Sadlier, swap him out for Alfie May. Give Gomez a full run out in place of Cops, and then give Ennis a rest. And let's get Sterling on. Just make sure the bench is strong, just in case it is going wrong. Ennis, Sadlier, Coppinger, Taylor, Anderson, John, who was in real life has unfortunately gone back to Wolves with an injury. Hopefully he will come back stronger. And Lawler. The only thing, I'm going to take John out for Whiteman. Just want Whiteman in there in case Hassani or Sheaf are struggling. And that is it. That's the starting 11 to face Wimbledon in the EFL Cup. One that I don't think we're going to win. Not this season anyway, but it is on the radar to win at some point in this series. Hopefully it'll come soon. But this time I think we'll probably go through a couple of rounds, but we will see. So let's get into the game. So here we are at the Keepmoat Stadium. Very nice sunset there in the background. EFL Cup, beautiful night for football. Doncaster versus the real Wimbledon. Got Derek Ray and Lee Dixon on the mics. Now this is one thing that I would like to see in future FIFAs. First round of the EFL Cup against Wimbledon. Would there be this many at the Keepmoat? Don't think so. Especially not Wimbledon fans. That's a lot of Wimbledon fans. Right, let's get into the game. So Sterling starting us off. Over to Gomez. So one thing I do want to chat to you guys about during this episode is I'm wanting this series to start gathering a bit more momentum. In the comments down below, what do you guys think about me playing 3 or 4 games offline and then having 1 game on? So thinking about it, there's probably going to be about 50 games in a season, 38 league games, and then upwards of 10 cup games. So if I'm doing it episode by episode, it is going to take nearly a year to get through a season. Whereas if I play 4 or 5 offline, that year becomes 10 to 12 weeks. So you guys get through the series a little bit quicker. I'm for that. Just let me know in the comments down below if you are too. Good bit of football here from Donny, but Gomez loses out and Wimbledon are on the counter. Good striker, Apia, I think his name is, for Wimbledon. Donovan Daniels looked very good this weekend against Portsmouth. This is nice. Hassani on the ball now. Back to Matty Blair. Once again, Donny playing the ball around very nicely. Wimbledon sitting deep. Nice. Heavy touch from Matty. Pace almost got him by the defender. Just not quite. Wimbledon can't keep hold of the ball. Magic Gomez from distance. No good. the one cup I think we are in with a chance of winning this year is definitely the leasing.com trophy. Ideally, we want to get promoted this season into the Championship, so this is our one attempt at the leasing.com trophy. If you haven't seen the first episode to this series, you'll see that we've got a number of trophies that we're wanting to tick off, get onto the CV, and it's pretty much everything in English football and Europe. That is the end goal, to have everything. So first things first is League One and the leasing.com trophy. So this one is something that we're not particularly bothered about, and that's why I've made so many changes. It gives me a good opportunity to look at the fringe players and see if any of them deserve to be in the starting 11. Asani tracking back fantastically there. Hopefully he progresses and his overall increases during this series. Amos now, another one that I would like to see increase to a decent overall. Not sure what the potential of these guys is. If you know, let me know. It's over to Amos now. Eyes Madja plays it across to Asani, who's got by the defender nicely. Sterling with the second opportunity. Nice little turn, but he's ran into traffic. Tried the little back heel. Didn't mean to. And Wimbledon could potentially be on a decent break again. But Amos puts a stop to that. Sterling, nice turn. Can't get away from the defender. Not a lot has happened in this half so far. 35 minutes gone. Very few chances. Let's try and get a goal before half time. Sterling. To Asani. It's a poor pass. Don't know why I tried that. Put myself under pressure again. Matty Blair, stop this cross. Well done. Kiwomya now. Use this pace. Use that pace, Alex. He's going. Go on, Sterling. Find him. Oh, he has. Go on, Alex. That says as much as it needs to. Alfie May not creating many chances between us. Just trying to force it, I think. Need to get back to the football we played against Rochdale. Not in the last 10 minutes though. If you missed that, go back and watch episode 5. Chance. Great tackle by Daniels. That was probably rocketed into the top corner. Normally does. We have got a chance for a break here. Asani trying to release Kiwomya. And that is it. That is half time. Chances at a premium in that half. I think we're probably talking too much and not concentrating on playing. So let's get into the second half. I'm not making any changes. Quite happy with the performance of the team there. Let's just get cracking into it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's a good ball. Alfie should cut that out. Very nice. Dangerous ball across the box though. Ooh. Well in. Get it cleared. Come on, Sterling. Put a bit of pressure on. I'll do. Kiwomya gets the loose ball. It's Sterling now. That's a bit. It's far too easy to get round. There's a ball into the centre, but well dealt with. Sheaf now, chance to break. Alfie May. Into Gomez, back to May. Finds Sterling. Dinks it through to May. It's a bit too much. Keeper flaps a little bit at that. Thought he could have dealt with that a little bit better than he did, but nonetheless, they didn't concede, so can't grumble too much. for Levy. O'Neill, and there is bags of space. I've been dragged out of position. Here, 1-0 Wimbledon. We're going to put Whiteman on for Asani. Mentioned Apia earlier. Very good striker in real life as well. Wimbledon fans going mad. It's a great delivery. We're left light at the back. And Matty Blair didn't really do much to put him off. Great finish. So we've got some work to do to turn this around. We're not bothered about this cup anyway, are we? Come on, boys. It was difficult to break Wimbledon down before they scored, so you can see it's going to get even worse now. Come on, Amos, get there. Yes. Madja. Oh. Felt my control vibrate then, thought we were going to get a penalty. But Madja stayed on his feet. What is that? Audacious. Oh, what a save, Dieng. Wimbledon are playing it around like Barcelona at the minute. And we just cannot get out. It's better. Come on now. Come on, Madja. Ref. Ref. What? Played on. I didn't have the ball and then he just... That's 2. Oh. I'm leaving that in. That's ridiculous. And then he goes back and books him. Where were the free kick? We're relying on the 38-year-old Jamie Coppinger. Clear free kick. A bit of a swan dive like, but clear free kick. Madja not pulled up any trees today. "70 minutes gone. Still 1-0 down. Not panicking yet though. We've got Cops on now anyway. This is where it turns around. Here he is. It's asking a bit much. Sheaf to Amos. Finds Cops. Tries to turn, but Ashley stops that attack. Well in. Oh, good football. Ha ha ha, Cops. Ah. Alfie May has got to do better there, but that was beautiful little interplay between May and Cops. Didn't have the finishing touch, unfortunately. And we are in some bother once again. Piggott flying forward. He's found the ball. Good save from Dieng once again. I think we could be out in the first round. I know I said that I didn't want to, weren't bothered about this cup, but expected a little bit more than first round. Even with the wholesale changes, wanted something decent from these boys, but it's not been able to break Wimbledon down, and passes like that have not helped. Well in by Matty. Well in, Matty. Go on again. Whiteman blocks that attack out, and we've got Sterling now. He's got some space to run into. Then Whiteman on the edge of the box finds Cops. He's offside. Just didn't play it quite quick enough. Let's see if Ennis can get us back into this game in the last 5 minutes. Sterling, a little bit isolated up there. I think he needs a player alongside him if we are going to play him up top. Joe Wright, to Matty Blair. Whiteman. Cops now. Crowd getting up expectantly. Alfie May to whip it in. Cops is there. He was there, but he couldn't quite get to it. And this I think he's going to peter out to a 1-0. 2 minutes to save our cup run. It's not even started yet. It's just not happening. And that is it. Full-time wholesale changes in the squad didn't work. Couldn't break Wimbledon down, unfortunately. And Appiah, decent finish. Made it 1-0 in the second half and just couldn't turn it around. So unfortunately, we are out of the AFL Cup. Now, in the comments down below, if you've enjoyed this, big thumbs up. As I said, in the comments down below, let me know if you want me to play 4 or 5 games between now and the next episode. I'd sooner do it like that so we get through the seasons a little bit quicker. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. There's FIFA20 content and much more football content, and then there's other stuff with me and Vicky as well. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.